Yesterday, my afternoon stream was basically all of the Queen's Blood events, and then literally 3 hours of trying that piano song. And then literally I did it for another hour after dinner. So, at the risk of again fatiguing and tilting myself off the planet, I'm going to do 10 attempts. Of this extremely difficult song. 10 attempts only. Because I know I could do this for 3 hours again. Maybe I'm fresher now because it's morning. Barely morning. It's 11:46. It's nice to be almost done being sick. But this is a period where you wake up and you're like hacking the most like heinous things out of your lungs you've ever seen in your life. So yeah, 10 attempts. 10 attempts only. Including this first one. See how sharp I am. Song is hell. I've tried. I don't know how many times I tried this. Easily 100. Okay. Flubbed one note on good, and then had then just kind of like broke down a little bit. The main problem is I have the note speed too slow. If it's too slow, it's a little bit overwhelming. 3 is a bit too fast. I think 2 is sort of like the right number. 2 or 3 are both pretty good. You don't want to like have it on the screen too much to have to kind of overthink it to some. Okay, attempt 2. Okay, so the one part that I'm still having trouble with is the part that I basically mastered last night at the expense of other parts. So the hard thing about this song is that to some degree the rhythm is so inscrutable that you basically have to honestly have to like react to things for the very very busy part in the central third of it, where you basically just have to react to things during that like breakdown and then kind of remember other things. And that second last part, the one where I messed up most of those, you have to kind of remember, you have to kind of get a sense for which notes are what's it called? Which notes have a one of each hand and which ones are just one. So I've multiple times gotten one like so close to perfect where I've literally only messed up one note. Okay, so is this the third attempt? This is the third attempt, right? It's already the fourth? I think it's the third. All right. Well, it's about as good as it's gonna get. One was a miss note of just kind of rushing the part where it starts to slow down and be a little more precise, which you have to remember. And the second one was just screwing up that second to last part. So that was three. Here comes four. The thing is you have to know the stuff very, very well and kind of be aware for what segments are coming next, but also like as I was getting to it last night, my brain was getting more and more tired. There's just parts where I was like, I can't even just hit the notes properly anymore. I think it's 260 odd notes, something like that. Fast. In a minute 45. So pretty punishing. So this is four. Okay, some kind of inscrutable, unexplainable fuck ups there. Messing up the ones that I did, and I didn't quite. There's a ramp up to the really really fast part that you have to nail the beginning of it. The rest is sort of fine, but this is one of those things where you have to be like tense and focused enough to nail it in the moment, but not overtire yourself. Okay, 5th attempt. I didn't like play any YouTube videos or anything. I had to ramp up and just basically get straight into this. This is my warm up. 20 minutes of grinding. Oh! Oh! I didn't know! Oh! You have to do it fresh. You have to do basically what I did, which is grind it into your brain as best as you can, like drilling it, and then you have to do it fresh early in the morning or early in the day because you have to be so on point. 256 notes in a minute 49. Oh my god. Oh. Do I not get a trophy for this? Oh, I did it. Oh, fuck. I can't believe it. That is the hardest mechanical task in any game I've ever played. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Fuck, man. That's like 150 notes per minute. No, a little bit less. 140 notes per minute. Oh, I can't believe I did it. I'm so happy. Oh. Yeah, that's the reason why I deleted. Okay, the stream yesterday, the second stream was 5+ hours long. And so I did all of the Queen's Blood stuff in Costa del Sol, which took me over 80 minutes to do. And then inexplicably, when I was playing a Queen's Blood game, my PS5 crashed. So then I did it all again, but since I knew them all, it only took me 10 minutes or 12 minutes. And then I got into this, but since Anne and Nick were here, I kind of like amped myself up. And then I stuck with it because I don't quit things easily. And it ruined my whole evening. I came back and I did an hour of this between 9:30 and 10:30, and then I managed to quit. I was not even doing it. I was doing the thing basically where I was trying to drill where I would stop an attempt the second I got a miss or I failed an attempt. But it's a bad idea, honestly, because I'm not playing piano here. You know what I mean? I can't drill a section, then drill another section, then drill another section, and then put it together. You have to just start the thing over. And if you your eye starts to flick, your eye starts to stray up to the top left to see if you've missed any notes, which breaks your concentration, especially when you have no pauses basically at all of more than like a half a second. And it means that you're rusty on the later parts, so you don't really have a plausible attempt at doing a full one. So I would love to see the percentage of people who have got this done. I think it's like 0.1%. I think probably less. Anyway, I'm hugely relieved to get this done. Can't believe it. Oh, that feels so good. If I did 10 attempts here and then had to quit and move on, that would have been a rough one. That would have been a rough pill to swallow. Holy shit. Give me a PS5. Give me a Sony trophy. Good job, Aerith. She's the one, huh? I was doing a Tifa yesterday, but then I was just like, in that little like warm up before it, you just getting like a half chub from Tifa. So you're like, well, it's just distracting. I don't have time for this.
It's a wonderful day.
He doesn't tell me anything.
Melody. Wouldn't you agree?
Do I get something from Johnny?
Splendid performance.
Yeah, no shit. That was an unbelievable performance. I agree with that. Yeah, I was.
Welcome. Need some room?
I got a flawless rating on the hardest song. That was a captivating performance. Alright, thanks for the rest. Okay, there's a couple of quests here. Are there not? There's no new minigames here. There's no shopping here. Okay, so Kyrie's down at the beach. Okay.
We look forward to seeing you again.
I can in good conscience have Cloud continue to wear this outfit.
Tour Costa del Sol in style without wheelies.
Alright, let's get some clothes on our women and let's get some clothes off of Cloud. We're all about equality here. There's no new pirate minigame, there's no new soccer game. There's a lot of Queen's Blood stuff. I have all the marquee cards for my heroes now. I'm so happy I got that done. Anything that happens to me now is literally gravy. I really like Aerith's costume better this way. This one like is nice, but it's just, I don't know. This is cool. And then Tifa, this one's fine, but it's still a little bit ridiculous. Let's go a little more business casual here. Beach casual? I'm not sure if something happened differently with YouTube streaming. I might be delusional and just like no one's tuning into FF7 Rebirth streams because it's been 4 weeks of the game's out. Wu-Tai Popstar or give her the beach outfit? This is a great outfit. It's more interesting than just her bikini one. But like, I don't even, they didn't even show me if I got like, they didn't even show me that if I got like impressions yesterday. 0, 0, 0, and no, it didn't even show me that I had impressions. So I'm not sure if it's like there's some new angle, some new options or something like that with YouTube streams. But it's also just like at this point, into the 4th week of this game, which I believe this is. Like this is like way past it. We're into like, we're still in Helldivers and we're into Dragon's Dogma 2. Another game that looks interesting is Balatro. I've been kind of looking around being like, this looks pretty sick actually. I'm not sure, I'm not gonna play it, but I kind of miss poker, honestly.
Hey there, Cloud. Welcome to my Costa del Sol headquarters. Figured I'd set
The
up
ghastly
shop
sword and then
in
Cloud's
case
shirtless
there's
body is
trouble in
funny.
paradise. I know Junon was kind of a bust, but I'm back and better than ever. Same goes for my advertising. So don't you worry about me, my fellow merc.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
Really? Another lecture? For a 20-something, you sound like my grandma. And for the record, I have been working, thank you very much. I figured out where the fiends are probably gonna show. All that's left is to have someone else do the cleanup.
Let me guess. Me?
Exactly. So don't try to pin it on this merc. The whole situation would be resolved if you did your job. Nobody likes a slacker.
Man, this girl's got some nerve. And coming from me, that's saying a lot. But if we don't do something,
Seriously.
it's your good name that's gonna end up taking the hit.
She's got a point. So, here's the deal. Your thoughtful bosses dug up a recipe for bait that ought to lure those monsters out of hiding. All you need to do is gather the materials and make some for yourself. Here.
I feel
When you're
like
done,
she's getting paid.
Off Limits Beach across town for some monster baiting.
Some what? Oh, monster
You're
baiting.
coming with. Can't do this alone.
According According to the recipe, it looks like you're gonna need to get some rare-ass monster parts. And I do mean rare. Probably can't find them around here. Oh, did I say probably? I meant definitely.
What are you guys doing here? Leave us alone. In order to do Kyrie's job for her and exterminate the fiends scaring away would-be beachgoers, you must first lure them out of hiding using a special type of monster bait. First, investigate life springs in the Golgaga and Cosmo Canyon regions to discern the location of classified foes dwelling there. Once you best them in combat, you can then transmute legendary bait from the materials that leave behind. Really? This is heavy, dude. Look in other regions. Okay. So where's the second quest in this area, in this zone? This. Off-limits beach entrance. Defeat the fiends in the off-limits beach. Okay, so I had to do the bait first. Where's the second quest? Who'd they say to talk to? What's this? Billy's request. Oh, it's the Gold Cup. Okay, whatever. So we leave the zone now. Which is sad. I was just getting used. Kyrie is a really funny character. She's like the most diabolical person in the entire game, I think.
Please be aware that this portion of the beach is maintained by the Royal Coast. Only guests of the hotel are allowed.
Okay, are we not guests of the hotel? Sad. So my mom and my stepdad are coming to visit here around my birthday in May, and they're gonna spend half the time like nearby with her sister, and then half the time, and then a few days here on the weekend. And then my first cousin, so my dad's sister's daughter, recently moved to the area into Gatineau, and she's only been here for a little while, and so their mom's gonna visit too. Their mom was my cousin's mom, so my aunt was also like, yeah, I was gonna come, but didn't really want to travel alone. And there was some thoughts of her and my dad coming up here. My dad hasn't left like Prince Edward Island in like literally 30 years, I think, except for 1 or 2 trips to Newfoundland. Very much just a maritimer at home type dude. What was I saying? So now my mom called my aunt, who's her ex-husband's sister, and that always bothers my dad a little bit. I think he's like, why? Those two used to hate each other when they're like their 20s, which is probably not true, but he's a big exaggerator. He's like, those two did never talk. Those two were never friends. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So now she's gonna fly. So now my aunt is complicated, I know. So now my aunt is gonna fly to like Ottawa area with my mom, and so if my dad was originally part of the trip, what's like his deal now? Like, is he still gonna come? You know what I mean? Is there anything I need to do in North Corel? Or the underpass area? There's probably not a new thing of the Smash game. I can try to check out the underpass area. I don't think there's anything here. Okay, I'm gonna take the boat here. So I can maybe pick up some more of the pirate flotsam. I really like being here. I really like having it be an area where you can dress up and have like different outfits and like kind of have everyone kind of feel like they got a different thing going on. There's something about that I find like really satisfying.
You ready to jet?
Okay, so Saturday night I started to feel like swelling and discomfort when I swallowed on the left side of my throat. And then overnight, really trouble breathing. My nose, it's one of these things, I don't understand how colds work or what the thing is, but it's really, really weird that most of the day I'm fine, and then the second it becomes dark, you start to get worse and worse, and then overnight, when you're sleeping, it's like terrible. You wake up in the middle of the night, like, I'm not snotty, but like, I'm always like swollen. And then I wake up in the morning with like, just like fucking, my lungs totally polluted. And so it's like 3 days, or it's like 4 days of that, or 3 full days of that. It's just weird, man. It's weird because like, I don't know. It's just weird. The day-night cycle of being sick is really weird. Okay, I'm going to, where's this? Pirate King's Grotto. This is Gongaga Port. Yeah, we're going there. You wake up so dehydrated and like so like gross. in the night, and in the morning, oh god, it's so ghastly. It's kind of interesting how the first time I get sick this winter, like at all, coincides with me not exercising for 3 weeks now. Kind of funny how that works, right? There's a couple of times when I was exercising where I'd be like, I'm kind of coming down with something, time to drink some black seed oil and get to sleep early, and then I'd just beat it and be fine. I'd wrap it. I remember being a kid, and that's what we'd all say for beating games, because so many people would rent games or whatever, or just like similar to the way we all are now. People play and start a lot of things, but if they get frustrated, they quit. We always talk about, yeah, I wrapped it. I rented it this weekend and wrapped it. I haven't thought of that word in a long time. It's funny. That's a throwback one. I think a lot of old school stuff like that. I've been listening to a comedian named Dan Soder a lot lately. Dan Soder's like, I don't know, I think he's born in '82, and he's making all these references to stuff I actually remember as a kid. He was really into wrestling and like really old school wrestling. Oh, this song. He's got a really funny like bit when he's on Stavros' show, where Stavros is like, it's so funny that you were into action figures at the same time you were still smoking cigarettes at 12, 13. I feel like I told the story yesterday. I don't remember. But he talked about how he was kind of playing. He was playing with action figures late, which I totally identify. I think there's something for some people who are kind of children at heart, like him or me, where like there's some point where you're like a preteen, you're like 12 or 13, and like you still kind of wish you were a kid. So you have that one last Christmas where you're like, or that one last time where you're like, I want action figures. I was 12 or 13. I'm sure my mom and stepdad had like some conversations. Like, it's a little weird. Don't you think it's a little weird that he's 13 or 12 and wants Beast Wars Transformers action figures? And I love them. I probably still have them somewhere. I hope my mom didn't give them away. Yeah, but he talks about how he still had action figures, like all WWE ones, and he'd be playing with them in the ring, and then he'd go outside and like he'd have a soft pack of Marlboro Reds. So he'd be outside like 13, smoking a cigarette. Then he'd be like, "Yeah, I think I like Tatanka for the the IC belt." And just that line has been killing me for like 3 days now. Dan Soder he's like kind of like my comedian obsession for the last week or two. Before that was like Mateo Lane. There's always like someone. Shane Gillis is like one of those guys I think he'll be around for a while, so that'll probably last a bit longer. But Dan Soder's working for me now. Also, huge fucking benefit that his wife, his fiance, is Katie Nolan. Katie Nolan is like kind of like a guy's girl in many ways. Like does a lot of sports broadcasts. Is like pretty well known for doing ESPN. And it's not really clear what she's doing now. Kind of get the sense with her that she's like a little bit like depressed or something like that. And like maybe like didn't like the big headlines or like the big press or something like it maybe not be for her. But she's like the most adorable person ever. And like still looks really good at 37. I was just watching like, I don't know. She's like got like crazy kind of crush potential. You know what I mean? Hey, we're looking for Life Springs. I miss this song a lot. Yeah, she's like super cute. And like the really, really genuinely likable, appealing way. That's a crazy score. Dan Soder is not a beautiful man, but like one of the best impressionists in the world, I think. His Macho Man Randy Savage and his Dave Chappelle, like, they're fucking unbelievable. Like unbelievable. He's other really good impressions too, I think. His Andre the Giant randomly was really, really good. Oh. He seems like the guy who would have a really good Buffalo Bill. James Gum. I think he seems like the kind of guy who'd have a really good James Gum impression. Normally that's been the purview of Bill Hader. Bill Hader's James Gum is like unreal. Those are the kind of impressions where like if Bill... Is this the Weaponsmith? Yeah. This guy again. This is random. Bill Hader's that kind of guy where the references he does from like 80s and 90s stuff, late 80s, early 90s, are the kind of things that if you're like a Gen X podcast host or something like that, like a Bill Simmons, like Bill Hader will like just destroy those guys. Bill Hader like likes doing James Gumb, who was Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. He likes doing the Bill Hader, the James Gumb bits a lot. But if you're like the Conan O'Brien, Quentin Tarantino, Bill Simmons, that kind of gen, it's kind of crazy to have like Gen X guys be like 50s and 60s now. That's the way it goes, but that's always been kind of like, that's kind of crazy. That's like, I always see them as like, I don't know, 40s or something. I don't know, it's been big stupid.
My words. My next masterwork is gonna change the world.
You talking from inside? Anyway, Bill Hader does a bit where he does Lord Michaels. Lord Michaels is notorious. How does he get up those stairs? What is the fucking architecture here? Lord Michaels is like well known for like constantly name dropping famous people because he's got so many famous friends. So Bill Hader always does this bit where he's Lord Michaels, but instead of name dropping celebrities like Paul Simon, he's name dropping serial killers. And there's no bit on like TV or radio that like fucking murders with like a Gen X audience than that bit. I called up BTK Killer, see if I could get him off death row, and he said, I really can't right now, I'm quite busy. Something like that. And the bit is hard to explain how much it kills. Bill Hader is like a monster. Something that surprises me, actually, I think I know about these things enough myself, where I don't really truly wonder this, but I kind of wonder with people who do like insane impressions. I should do this first. How much, because we all sound differently in our head, right? To what other people hear of us. How much of doing an impression are you trying to make it, are you trying to nail it for yourself, or are you trying to nail it the way other people hear it? Because there are subtle differences, you know what I mean? My voice sounds different when I hear it. It's I don't know, different, like, I think the difference is that people hear their voice slightly differently because the way that it vibrates in your sinuses and ears. I think that's the main contributor. Alright, who's gonna be this time? Work for hire. I came to Gongaga to find inspiration for my next children's book, but even in this verdant forest, I feel the walls closing in all around me. I'm trapped in a mental prison, amazing what I'm making. I need muse delivery for my creative doldrum. Okay, I understand that. I have to live like basically like a hermit if I want to do creative writing. Like I have to live like in the woods, no internet, no computer. No internet on phone, ideally. To like actually get good creative work done. That's a pretty fucking hard thing to manage. It's truly ascetic. Gosh, my arm too hard, it's bleeding. What are we talking about here? Yeah. How about impressions? Was it? Yeah. Bill Hader's really good.
Huh? Nah. Maybe. No. There has to be.
Telling us what you're doing.
The bear quest?
Cut it out.
I've died and gone to heaven.
He is handsome, isn't he?
That's gonna cost you $2 grand.
$2 grand?
Although, for a visage of such pulchritude,
Her voice sounds familiar.
if I had the money, I'd pay her price in a heartbeat. But alas,
Is that Tifa?
I'll pay you if you rein it
Is that the Tifa voice?
I don't think I caught
Actor?
your name.
Oh, my sincerest apologies. I'm Neve. And
Is that how you
write
pronounce that
children's
name?
books for a living,
Meave?
Which sounds fun, but
Meave Binchy? My
it's
mom
not,
read those books.
Since right now I'm flat broke. I spent my last remaining guild.
This is a total generalization. It seems to me that generally speaking, women in reading novels tend to like something that's like very new and modern or just came out, And I think men more often go for like classics. I mean, nobody reads, but it seems to be much more often that like women in my life will, if they're reading something, it's usually something that came out in the last couple of years, and it's a little more like a gamble. It's a little more random, but maybe a little more like topical or modern. And guys will read older stuff, more like sure shots.
Something here in my next book.
I think it's something to that.
The specter of failure stalks me, looming from behind every corner. Will my creative instincts ever return, or am I doomed to chase them like a rat in a life-size maze?
Wait, what did you say? That sounded a lot like...
He's read the book?
I'm a rat trapped in a life-size maze.
Oh, you read it to Marlene?
Sorry, but I just gotta ask. You're me, Mabel, aren't you? Author of Life.
It must be so exhausting doing Barrett's voice.
That's my daughter.
Like, how does this guy not have fucking laryngitis?
Can I get an autograph? Wait, actually, can I shake your hand?
Of course! Anything for a fan. I mean, I always assumed I didn't have any, but it's an incredible honor to finally meet an aficionado of my work.
My work!
You said you were scouting this village for book ideas, yeah? If it's all right with you, we'd love to help. Got the perfect guy to serve as inspiration, too.
Oh, yeah. Nice! Oh, I see where this is going. Well, use the wise voice, Red 13. Nanaki, I demand it.
Perfect. I do? Yes, I can see it now. A warrior beast with fur as fiery as his burning soul.
She wearing Kyrie's hat. Why do these girls have soft denim berets?
Along as if trapped in treacle.
Miss Mabel, are you all right?
Like, who wrote this quest? There's always like that one nerd. There's always that one like theater kid on the writing team.
Help me to express these themes.
This is in
by
Japan
giving
too.
pictures which embody them. I beseech you.
No, a camera quest. This is such fluff.
Resolve,
I love it.
suffering,
Don't love it.
and odyssey. Those are great themes. We're gonna need locations to do them justice, though. There's a riverbed by the edge of the forest that'll work. Come
His
on.
arm is weird. What's wrong with that bicep?
I can't wait to see your photos. They're sure to help me write a story like no other.
Is this shit on the map? Okay, thank God. It's a little too vague. Alright, boys. I gotta remember to go to the life springs too. This will help me travel on the map, and I'll do the life springs nearby. I love this song. It makes me crazy.
All right.
Like, it could be in any video
First up,
game.
we gotta capture resolve.
Like, it could be in Civilization.
My humble opinion, there ain't
could be in
no
WoW.
better backdrop than right here, where jungle meets desert. Look right at the camera and think of when we made our heroic charge straight into this godforsaken tangle.
This is so cool. I like this a lot.
Make sure
This is heartwarming. That's why. Snap a few shots of Red 13 to provide Meave with inspiration for her next work. Ready your camera and aim it at a spot where Red 13 should pose. Donate about a camera icon. Then when he assumes the pose you want, take his picture. Okay. Where jungle meets desert. Oh, you want him up there? This covers everything.
Make sure to catch my good side, all right?
Doing the percentage thing again? Where I pressed to do the button. I zoom in. What do you want from me? Isn't that sick? Okay, I'm gonna... They don't want this long range one, do they? This is so crazy. I'm quitting. Didn't change my angle. Trying to get a high angle? What do you want? Jungle and desert? How? What do you want me to do? This is so fucked. A resolve theme feature? What do you want me to do? They want me to be within this area. Is this like I have to use a filter or something? So wait, I have to do the other pose? Maybe that's it? What? This is so weird, man. Give me some details. Like, what do you want me to do, you dumb fucking game? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not resolve themed well enough? Oh, wait. There's multiple places. Oh, resolve themed. This doesn't look right. That's not impressive enough. You gotta wait to see what pose he does. Your shot matches the theme perfectly. Okay, man. Whatever you say.
Next, we're off to...
That's so crazy. That other one looks cool too.
Come on, we gotta keep this thing rolling, just like the book. Escape the maze and be free.
This is my favorite like duo. Tifa Yuffie is nice. Tifa Aerith is nice. In that it's kind of sweet. But Barrett Red 13 is a good one. That's what I'm always kind of hoping they have more moments together. And then Yuffie just antagonizes everyone. Oh, I'm so happy I got that piano song done. Oh my god. Okay, after the next life spring. That's life spring. That's life spring 1. Where's life spring 2? That's 2. Okay, let's do an order then. So glad I got that piano song done. I can't even explain. Like having an exam done. This. I love the live stream music. Where's my chocobo? The wrong way. Wait. He's a mushroom. This is always the fucking chuffed ass way I get there. Like you could do like an action platformer. You could do a side scroller. You could like borderline do like a jungle shooter level. You could have this song anywhere. No way. God, get these dudes out of my life. Yeah, how do I do this without sifting through trash? Is there like mushrooms I can bounce on to not do it? I was talking to my friend who's Belgian about Dan Soder because I know he likes comedians a lot. And the first thing he says is like he's got an amazing girlfriend too. And I kind of wonder if like this is kind of fucked up, but I wonder if they're like, I wonder if Katie Nolan has a look that only like, I wonder if she's appealing to people who aren't white. You know what I mean? Like, do they understand it? Is it one of those things that like speaks to like my Irish soul? Speaking to my Irish soul, one of the YouTube shorts that I saw recently was like, why did Cillian Murphy have his hands in his pocket when he met Prince Harry? And apparently it's like a Irish... Have I ever been this way? It's apparently like an Irish grievance thing. Like there was something during the Troubles or like the 30s or some shit like that, where like someone who's Irish or someone in the royal family of England would be like, shoot an Irishman if you see them with their hands in their pocket. Or something like that. So, a lot of times, it causes controversy, but when, like, Irish people... $6,000, nice. When Irish people meet, like, the royal family, that's like their kind of like courteous display of defiance, is to keep hands in pocket. Like, he still shook his hand, but he gave him like a low-key mean mugging despite being like icily polite, and then kept his hands in his pockets. That's pretty cool actually. If you're Irish, if your background is Irish and you're not really aware of it, and you like meet the British royal family and you're like, hey, nice to meet you, huge fan, like you're like betraying your people heavily. Right? It's a fair thing to say. Cillian Murphy rules. And it's really nice to see the way that like that's never an actor I would have expected to continue to be so relevant and be kind of hitting their apex in his like his mid-50s or whatever. Speaking of 50s, I saw like an interview with Eva Mendes, who's married to Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling I'm a huge fan of. He's a monster. He's the funniest dude ever. Also like, I don't know, Canadian, very, very good leading man. Just does a lot of things really well. And there's like pictures where you see Eva Mendes recently, who kind of gave up her career to look after their kids so we can keep doing it. But then you see pictures of her and she looks like mad plasticed up and fucked up. I'm like, what happened to Eva Mendes? What are you thinking? But then you look her up and she's 50. She's 50. That's crazy. Like I've seen Eva Mendes in movies from like 10, 12 years ago where she is like an absolute mega insane smoke show. There are some women who probably like made it into Hollywood too late to like hit their peak, but even in their like mid to late 30s were crazy. Like Vera Farmiga in The Departed is unbelievable. Unbelievable how hot she is. And even Mendes is in some movies. Who's that guy who did Ad Astra? And he did those movies with Joaquin Phoenix. Two Lovers. And there's another one too he did. What is that guy's name? Anyway, that director has a movie about criminals. It might actually be the one with Joaquin Phoenix where he's like, it's a kind of crime type movie where he's running a nightclub. Anyway, she's in that and she's nuts. Eva Mendes is so hot. Like really, really like firm features of her face. But yeah, if she's 50, that's fair. It's also weird that Ryan Gosling would marry someone who's like 7 years older than him. So random. But whatever.
Well, here we are.
She's crazy hot.
Can't say I've got fond memories of this dump, considering. But hey, that's why it's perfect for capturing the theme of suffering. All you gotta do is picture Scarlett's ugly mug and weigh golden. Easy as pie, am I right?
Okay, one pensive looking Nanaki coming up.
Well, anyway, what was I saying is it's surprising that like, well, it's because of Christopher Nolan, and Christopher Nolan's an insane force of nature. Where are the possible positions? Suffering. This was cool. Oppenheimer and everything, but even during like his Danny Boyle phase with 28 Days Later and Sunshine, which are like I think two of the best.
Come on, come on!
Great. I think Sunshine is so underrated as a space science fiction movie. And 28 Days Later is probably my favorite zombie movie as well. As well as 28 Days Later, I'm not exaggerating, has one of, if not the best cinematic trailers of any movie in history. In that the cinematic trailer to 28 Days Later was absolutely zero context. Cillian Murphy waking up naked in a hospital, going outside, and all of London is completely bare of people. And they zoom out, and that's the entire trailer. You've no idea that's a zombie movie. You have no idea what it is. And even the parts of the movie that like maybe lost some people, which is the way that like he becomes more like freakish and sort of animal-like and savage near the end, as he becomes the person who goes into the base full of people to take revenge on them or something. But it really suits the movie in a lot of ways. Anyway, he clearly was a very striking looking actor and someone who I really liked. And I liked that Christopher Nolan kind of slurped him back up for the Dark Knight movies and whatever else he's been in. But it's cool to see him have his peak now, because Christopher Nolan, without exaggeration, could get anyone to star in Oppenheimer. Anyone. What was my last Odyssey theme picture? Okay, let me do these life springs first. Do 5, then 4. He literally could get any single person he wanted to do that movie. A lot of people would take up the opportunity to like get a Leonardo DiCaprio or something, because Leonardo is like guaranteed box office to some degree. I don't even think he's that interesting. He can be. But you have to make him like you have to kind of do what Quentin did with Django Unchained. Okay, so I've been to all 5 life springs. Let's review this quest. Oh, they just tell you. Great Marlborough Tendril and Jabberwock Horn. Oh, well, I can do that. Why would you... They said you have to go near, like, the... You said you have to go near the life springs. What are you talking about? You just fight the Marlborough here. It had nothing to do with life springs. What? I bet it's in my fucking... I bet it's in my fucking item transmuter mix. So that's a cool thing about, like, to continue jumping around topics. That's a cool thing about those, like, really, really, really accomplished American Gen X directors, like your Paul Thomas Anderson or your Quentin Tarantino, is that they've managed to get, like, a side of Tom Cruise in Magnolia and a side of Leonardo DiCaprio in Django Unchained, which is so much more interesting than who they normally were. I mean, Tom Cruise is always interesting, but like that, Frank T.J. Mackey. It's just an insane role, man. I need to do some more buffs myself here. You do this, then you do Dark Side. Then you go back to Prime. Then you go back to Operator. And you just hold square. Mid somersault is so sick. This is where you do a regen on him. You guys go to town. Infinity's End.
Hope you're ready.
Do it. Get in the big dog. Let's go. That is so much damage. I love it. I saw something. I'm kind of reminded of the Frank T.J. Mackey, Tom Cruise, Magnolia thing, because I saw something on Twitter yesterday. Something that showed the differences in the script. Did I get the Marble Tendril? Did I get the Marble Tendril? That showed the differences in the script from what Paul Thomas Anderson wrote to what Tom Cruise said in it, and it's much more potent and feels much more real and personal and like furious. I think Tom Cruise had some like actual issues with his father. I think he got ditched, and him and his mom just basically like moved around constantly when he was young. I think he lived in Ottawa for a little while. Like, I think he went to my rival high school. Wait, what the fuck is this? Have I never seen this before? What? This is cool. A grown-up old air control tower. Really cool.
This is the last one, so make sure you look extra spiffy red. Theme is Odyssey. Recall the way you felt about setting off on Cosmo Canyon. The nerves, the excitement.
He's like a director?
The joy, the hope. So, strike a pose like,
No worries, I got it.
This is such a funny. Oh yeah. You think I'm doing anything else except the top of the tower? If what do you would do that? You would do the entry to the warehouse? No, we all know what's going on here. Come on, big guy, get up there.
Make way for the bottle.
He's already up there. He knows. That's sick. Oh my god. Yeah, too good.
perfect.
I don't know why the grassy knoll was the right part of the first one. That was the most boring one. Okay, so we're done the zone, right? And we know the Chocobo Tower. The missing Chocobo stop is in Cosmo Canyon. I have a slight nugget of doubt about that, but I'm like 99% sure that I checked all the maps and it's 8 per, and we only get 7 in Cosmo Canyon.
Here you go, Miss Mabel. Think these will
I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to find it.
What is this feeling? It's as if my hand has become a conduit for the gods of prose. Ooh.
She's very young.
There once was a crimson warrior who everyone loved.
Is that a
He was
capybara on the
so
right?
strong they called him the king of the forest. But he wanted to be even stronger, so he went on an adventure.
That's actually not too bad of a start.
While on his journey, he came
Oh,
across
little
a
tiger
group of
baby.
3 brave knights. The knights were very impressed, and they told him, "You are the king
Oh,
of
these
which
are
the
the
legends
these are the
foretold.
poses.
Please lead our people to victory."
Oh, wow. I like where this is going.
He gazed off into the distance and with conviction declared, "Though I began my journey as king of the forest, that is not where I shall end it. My future lies far beyond the woods."
This is bound for the bestseller list. A surefire hit. Right, Cloud?
You never know.
Oh, man, you really just don't get it, do you? Listen, you gotta have faith.
If you don't write something you think will sell, it won't. So believe. Trite but quite true.
It's a weird attitude. Usually they say write something for yourself. Make something for yourself and then other people will like it if it's authentic.
I can't wait to read this to my Marlene. Don't want to rush.
Should probably
it,
not calculate to try to make
but
something
I
that'll
hope you can
sell.
finish it soon.
Thank you, and I promise that the instant it's complete, I'll make sure to send you and your daughter a copy. Oh, right, and one for our bestial brainchild.
I got like 4 of those. Oh, that's a Barrett quest? Because he gets to do the directing? Red 13 just has to be like the willing pawn. It's funny. Okay, so where's the next one? Is it on the chalkboard again? I love the music here. There's no music in town. No Queen's Blood stuff here. Only in Costa del Sol, I wonder why. Over there. I don't really like this town that much. Like, it's just kind of like a dabbling of huts. Doesn't feel like it has a cohesive feel to it.
Order a round of verdant green.
Look. Hold on, don't we have a new card deck? This is the old school. I'm gonna practice the old card deck a little bit.
Thanks for coming in. We're happy to have you.
You're not here to play, are you?
want to get a little more work on this deck. This is the enfeebling one. Do I keep this? I think I should have kept the Jabberwock. I think was good. Jerk took the middle space. That was a fat pump up. That's a kind of a problem because I'm gonna lose territory with this one. So he can just play this down here and fuck me. Yeah, what can I actually play? No, I can't actually play any cards now. No replacements. If I do this, all we do is, it's kind of a waste, but I gotta do it. I have no chance I'm gonna get the next one. Or very unlikely. He's just gonna play the middle slot. Like that. And now I'm out of cards to play, right? All you do is do one more replacement. Really much more I can do here. I can't replace the Jabberwock, it's too much. This is insane. This is a huge loss for me to do. That card's not really working because it's got so many debuffs on it. So can he win? Very bad game by me. What else she got? Do I have any more replacement cards? Or is it just the two yin yangs? Can you just give up? Nice. Jabberwock got really pumped up by that by the Desert Sahagin.
I'm really not feeling well. Can you give me some space?
It's like losing is fair.
all veggie diet has
Get the feeling someone.
Can I drink the juice? Oh my god, I feel faint. Actually, he handled that pretty manly.
I'll have you know though.
Relax, I'll be fine.
Not on your own, you won't.
Cisne again?
Hey there. Heading out? On patrol. Got a slightly
Should I go back to
troubling
Zach's
report.
house? Maybe I will.
But not troubling enough to let us go with her.
I'm captain. It just makes sense for me to go.
Yeah, but not by yourself.
I'm so glad I got the piano song
Talking in
done. I can't
circles.
even explain it to you.
If I may, as you can tell by looking at him, Cloud here has a lot of experience taking care of trouble. So, why don't you send him on patrol instead?
Don't worry, I'll go. Give you time to talk things over.
What do you think?
You're the same
Okay,
weapon
then.
as
If you've got time
Goofy.
to spare. Recently, folks have spotted some foul-looking fiends outside the village. I want you to head to the observation tower. Take a look around. See if you notice anything suspicious.
Just leave it to him.
Just say leave it to me. Just leave it to him. He's got it. Okay, I'm gonna take the chocobos.
There's something in the air.
I guess Aerith in the party, so I'll drop by Zach's now. There's nothing there, I know.
My, what
But for old time's sake.
I'm going to tell you about
Before I do the gold saucer stuff, I need to get one more piece of gear. So I gotta find that last chocobo plume.
Everyone loves war heroes, don't they? If Zack makes a name for himself, I'm sure we'll get to read all about him in the papers.
Can I talk to the dad? Seems a little weird in this stuff. Like it's really, really, really hard to target this guy.
Oh, hello again. Still no word from Zack, I'm afraid.
Is that Zach here? Can't tell. We go upstairs in their house? No, the plant. Alright, well, false alarm. Let's leave town, get in the chocobos, and take one final tour of Golden Gaga. I'm gonna miss this game.
The forest keeps us tucked safe away.
I mean, I still got a couple more days. It'll be like some chunk of next week for sure. Probably not Monday. I have to work. I have to like. I'm still traveling Monday. But probably Tuesday. Jobo works like Roach does in The Witcher, and how the horse works in D-Horse or whatever it's called in Metal Gear Solid 5. Wherever you are looking, wherever you're not looking, it shows up. Was a fairly difficult zone to navigate. The verticality of how to get through places was irritating. It's the right way. So he's evidently not. Was this the place I had to turn the brightness on? I think it was because of all the shade. The dank jungle. That thing that Kyrie said about having to look at the life springs, or like the thing that the tutorial said about having to go to the life springs at those two areas, it's like extremely not accurate. Is this the right way? This is the part where I remember being lost all the time. Because I was trying to find that phenomenon intel. Really? How could I never have been here before? Money? If that was money, I'd start to be like, did you guys plant extra sniffy spots? So late game dinero? How do I get up here? This is really bringing me back to last time I was here. Bouncing around these mushrooms, be like, how do I get over there? There's the tower. And I can't get there. Really brings me back. No? This is good. Give me some height on this one. Oh, fuck. I would just bounce me into the water. What's the point of that? So up. Gotta go up. How? This feels like a way. God, this zone sucks. I'm just gonna fast travel there. How are you gonna make the best music and then just make it such a nightmare to traverse? Like everything's always the wrong option. The thing that's weird about like, no time for sightseeing. Shut up, Aerith. The thing that's weird about this game, in terms of the performance issues people were complaining about when it started, being like, well, graphics mode is terrible frame rates, and performance mode is not even like, it's weirdly blurry. Like, how do you not catch that?
Activity over there. Let's go.
Like, it's like the most obvious thing ever. It's a PS5. Like, it behaves the same for everybody. Like, I understand, as I've said a million times, like, yeah, I get it. If, like, this person's got, like, a Radeon 5700 XT and this person's got, like, a NVIDIA 3060, obviously, or, like, a million other different things. Obviously, you can tell that there's going to be different performance things, and some game systems are going to be messed up and some aren't. But, like, everyone's got the same PS5, dude. We don't think it's blurry? We didn't notice it's blurry? Like, how does that work? Are they just hoping? I actually think, honestly, like, a lot of times I think video game companies are just, like, hoping that, like, a lot of times people complain rightly, and then a lot of times people are like, oh, people are just complaining because they're little bitches. Like, gamers are crybabies. So they're kind of hoping to, like, we don't have to, I don't want to change anything until we, because maybe... Maybe it's one of these threats. Maybe it's one of these things where it's not real. And it's just people crying and it's actually going to work out for us. I think so. I don't think so, bud.
You're burning up. Go on.
Man, should fuck those guys up. Oh my god, Aerith. For a break, dude.
Get him! That'll do! Stop it!
You're kind of blasted here.
Everything's winning.
Okay, I'm gonna use Transcendence here. Did I not get healed?
Feeling pretty weak.
I got fake healed?
Back to good now.
Did I heal my teammates? I did, yeah. The Magnify range is actually quite good. Try to Barret. No one invited you.
That'll do!
Okay, Transcendence.
You're not gonna like this. Get ready!
I like when Cloud uses Provoke, so they leave me alone.
That'll do! How's this?
Oop.
Get him!
I never use just normal attacks. I just use I used to use Tempest.
Busy? 10 out of 10.
What did that do?
Hey, got you. So long.
This is the craziest ability.
You can find fiends like these anywhere.
Spellbound
They
Blast.
must have been referring to something else. Back to the outlook.
Okay, back to the fast travel. If you think I'm rambling through this goddamn jungle again to try to figure out how to get up there, you're out of your mind. I love, you know, why is this, is something up there? Why is it shaking? Hurry up, let's hustle. See some hustle, Cloud. I feel like my basic training. Oh, I'm so glad I got that piano song done. Suspicious movement?
I think I spotted something.
This is a bit of a filler quest, huh?
Let's check it out.
My team. Buddy? Maybe there's a mushroom there I could have taken. Good. Get down! Bad Chocobo, get down. No. Alright, you fuckers. How do I get up there? Please let me go. Okay, no. Now we do this thing. We have to do the end around here. I don't know why they couldn't just... Whatever. Not complaining. Where's my next fucking mushroom? That's the one that just drops me in the water. I didn't mean... Okay, back this way then. I... Feathery tail between my legs. Same dudes.
Take it from here.
Here goes.
I'm a frog.
That it?
Don't think you'll walk away from this.
I'm a frog. Watch out.
You asked for it.
Damn. Tifa. Let him know. too excessive? He's not dying. Teammates are getting kind of bullied here.
No need to panic.
Give him your all. To the limit and beyond.
Damn.
Pour it on.
Then you're safe.
Tifa.
Not the fiend we want.
Cracking those boys up.
Keep from the outlook.
Alright. This is like some MMO ass filler quest. Oh, that's not a box.
Oh, look over there. I just
Oh, here we
saw
go.
something moving.
Large shadow. Here we go. Third time's a charm. Real long to hold that too. What the fuck was that?
Side of it.
Okay. Alright, Chocobo. Take us home, buddy. Okay, now give me a mushroom. Can I slide on that one? No. Mushroom here. Sprint, boy, sprint. Why is there a mini game over here? What's that gonna be? We'll move the mission. Who cares? Google Mischief is like one of the weaker mini games for sure. This is gonna be a multi-step one? Jump out of the water or what? Oh.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's ginormous.
This is a sick design. Oh. It's got an assess on this bad boy.
Allow me.
Hostile amphibians often found in jungles and woodlands. They capture prey with their long, flexible tongues and summarily crush their new meal beneath their immense bodies. Inflicting enough damage to their tongues will pressure them, counting their tongue or tying them out. Sit for a moment. Jesus.
Let's do this.
That'll work or not?
Try this.
Kind of blast
Need a
here.
breather.
So it's my turn? You'll see.
Wait, week 2, I see.
Don't catch a cold. Sorry about that.
Okay, we still pressure them regardless.
That'll do.
My teammates. Okay, I'm gonna do an ATB ward here. Arcane ward's better. It's so crazy that the first ward is like still the one. It's like the most simple.
That'll do. Sorry, but I got
Okay, now you hit him with a big dog.
feeling chilly.
Cloud, do you want to hit him with an infinity edge there, bud?
No more games. It's over.
Ah, damn. That
That's
toad
some fine work.
looked really cool.
Huh? When did you get here? Been following you for a while, but I'm sure Cloud already knew that.
Hate Sith book, eh?
Yeah, well,
He's so like underutilized.
View from the outlook was pretty nice, huh? I like to relax there. Plus, it's easy to spot people coming our way well in advance.
Wait, are you expecting someone?
I've got a lot of questions I've been meaning to ask you, you know.
That's so. Fine. But I don't have all day. You get one question, and one question only. As silly as it sounds, someone who isn't with us anymore. But he doesn't feel gone. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if I woke up one day and saw him outside our gates. He's not an ex or anything like that. I know what he was, but I really miss the guy.
Zach?
I get it.
Wish I could see him again. Make sure he's alright. Though if I'm being honest, it's just for my sake, isn't it? Not his.
Something happened between you?
This is
Hi.
gonna sound cryptic and weird, I know, but I stole part of his life from him, and I gotta carry that. Hold on. Didn't I say one question?
Oh, you led us into that one. Come on.
Anyway, this world of ours is about to change. That's not my gut talking. The writing's been on the wall for a while now. And there's nothing we can do to stop what's coming.
She's kind of half-hearted
Bet you
armor.
could if
One
you
soft
wanted.
shoulder and then one vague thigh pad.
That's sweet. You know, I think I see it now. What he saw in you. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
And on that note, let's head back.
Yeah. I think my relation with Eris has changed, but it just can't get any better. You got anything new here? Don't make me do more Moogle mischief. I mean, they can't make me do anything technically. I will do it. Already done these. Stop. Complete each stage to a Moogle. You get a single Moogle medal. I have like 800 million of these things, and it takes forever to do. Cat wants it. Hold on. Did I get an elixir? I got plenty of those. Oh. I guess it's because the mass is different, but lifting my 11-pound cat is a lot harder than lifting an 11-pound weight. Now, right. Falls out of my t-shirt? I drop you on the... She protests and kind of squeaks every single time I put her down. If she gets up herself, she won't do anything, but if I'm ever the person to put her down, she will always kind of do one little, like, don't drop me, please. One little squawk. Is that right? It's so sunny out. Is that right, Pete? You have a good time? You're outside for like an hour. Girl? Be home for 2 days by herself. So sad. Leaving tomorrow morning and not back till like Monday afternoon. Missed. If she gets up herself, no squawk. But if I had put her down, she'd squawk. Okay, so we're done, right? On to Cosmo Canyon. Lovely. There's one more nipple too. Okay, so where is this last chocobo stop gonna be? Which parts of this map never go? Probably in here, right? Start here. Educated guess. We also gotta get the fiendish, the dangerous fiend too. What's the deal with this? Like, this is always one of those parts of the map that stayed foggy. Not really sure why. I'm not fighting penguins, leave me alone. Like, I can never drop down these areas. Honey, leave me alone. So I can't jump off this. Cloud, Aerith, I need to heal. What wrecked me? The toad? And she had a mana? No idea how to another weird place to navigate. Go down to the ground level here? Oh, there it is. That was easy. Just look to the place with Fog of War you've never been to. Hey, buddy. Boy, am I glad to see you. Your cute little butt. It's been alone for so long. Congratulations, you found everything with Chocobo. Okay. Your petable little face. Alright, I'll take a ceremonial nap. So now we run to town. Hey, sweetie, did you get some food? Bro. My teammates are fresh, but the Chocobo is out cold. It makes me laugh every time. Okay, so from here, we run to Cosmo Canyon, then we pick up the quest. What if I go that way? Nothing there, right? I think there's probably some sniffers around here somewhere. I wonder if they've new... They're probably not going to have an extra hard one for the... going. This song has been stuck in my head a lot when I play this game. No sniffers around here, huh? I wonder, yeah, they're probably not going to do more stuff for the AI game, because they already did a hard mode. Same thing with Fort Condor. Damn, we're hauling ass. Where's the elevator up? I think the elevator up wasn't working before. Unless there's two. There's an elevator around here, right? Yeah. But this, I don't think this works. I don't understand why this doesn't work. Is there like a button I gotta press on the outside or something? Like, I don't get it. Why does this shit not work? I don't understand. Why can't I take this up? Oh, I can. You gotta wait for it? Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. The Costa del Sol into Gongaga and then Cosmo Canyon, like aesthetics and music thing has been just so insane. This is so, like, I don't know, I'm really having a lot of fun with this. Strings, the drums, the flute. Let's get better than that. I think I missed the notice board. I did, didn't I? It's over here on the left, right, isn't it? Oh, we're down one more level? I want to check to see if I didn't miss anything.
Yourself a rather intriguing vessel. I hope to create a ship of my own one day. Perhaps even an airship. You'll have to join me on its maiden voyage.
I wonder if Chadley's gonna be the final boss of game 3. Oh. Okay, which ones are locked? I don't want to be paranoid that I missed like an assess or something. That's fine. Junon, yeah. Corel. 5 new enemies in Corel. That's upsetting. 1 more in Cosmo Canyon. 1 more in Neba. This, I know for sure this means, just like all these other ones, this is like fucking Corel. Part of it's gonna be the other quests.
I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next.
So many fascinating possibilities. Okay. There's only 1 here, and there's no. Where's this guy? There's 1 here, and there's no new King's Blood. It's not the Queen's Blood place, I guess, huh? This guy. Nothing else I need to do here. There's no mini games, right? Relatively hard piano song. The hardest one was in North Crow, wasn't it? That was the jazzy one. Okay, take the gliding range to here. Where's this guy? Land in style? Well, that's a nice looking Jeep.
Yoo-hoo down there. Looks to me like you could use some help.
Wait, Chicha? What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Yuffie. And who's this?
Oh, this is TJ. He was Avalanche HQ's, guy on the ground? Informant? Right. And these are my helpless yet lovable minions.
It really is a small world.
Hmm? You say something?
Nope, just glad you're okay. I'll be honest, when I first caught wind of Shinra's plan to drop the Sector 7 plate, I was pretty skeptical. But after you and I parted ways, I told HQ about everything I heard, and went around making sure my friends got out in time. And most of them did, but not all. So many lives I could have saved. I'll never forget the sight of the plate crashing down. Gonna haunt me forever. I take it you tuned into Colonel Lodbrok's speech. Makes me proud to see folks finally banding together against that piece of shit company. Wutai is gonna be at the heart of this fight, and I'm ready to risk it all to make sure we win. Nayo and them? We were on the run together after we fled Midgard. They decided to stay in Cosmo Canyon. Said they wanted to brush up on their planetology.
The planetarium.
I don't know how well that'll go for them. All three seemed pretty down. Hope they're okay. Actually, since fate has deigned to bring us back together, mind if I ask a favor? You see, I ran afoul of this big old fiend. I put the pedal to the metal trying to escape, and, well, now I'm paying the price. Pretty sure the sucker's still around here somewhere. Mind, smoking him out and taking him down?
A favor, huh? I suppose I could be persuaded, seeing as we are friends. But don't expect me to lift a finger for free.
Just name your price.
And you got yourself a deal.
So how do we find this thing?
When it's not hunting, it's hiding. So it might be underground. But it should be easy to track down with one of those vibration detectors the Moogles sell at their shop.
Well, I'll be. Those monsters have got it all.
You mean this?
Already have one? Press up to pull the vibro detector and scan the area for signs of the fiend below. The greater the vibration, the shorter the vertical gauge will become, meaning you are closing the beast position. 2 concentric blue circles will appear when you're approaching the fiend, red circles will appear when you're straying. We're playing hot and cold, eh? Except blue is hot and red is cold. Right? Obtain a vibro detector. Already got one. Okay, shorter? This is further, right? Over here is where they're like, excuse me, you made it. They bust out the chocobo? It's way shorter now. And longer. Longer? We're further away, right? This is further away too. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that at all, actually. Is that what you need? No wonder I'm not getting any ad revenue. Okay, these lines look thicker at least. Just running around randomly here. Wait, that was red? Where the fuck am I going? It's the right way. Okay. We're almost there. It's not vibrating. It's vibrating a little bit. Those little desert penguins. Oh, that thing's so stubby. Keep going into the oasis. Oh, we're so close. Oh, I can feel it. Wow, this seems far. Damn. Okay. Okay, here we go. My TSVR reports? My TSV reports? TVS? Twitch viewer stream? Wait, where'd it go? Did I see it? Where'd it go? Did I fuck up there? Where'd it go? Am I going the wrong way? Alright, get my chocobo out. I didn't know I was running across the entire map. I can't do this and have the vibro detector out? There you go. Alright, which way are we going? Start sprinting, Cloud. Oh, wrong way. This way? Okay, good. TVS reports? That's pretty funny. Pretty creative. Was I still playing that piano song when you left yesterday? You left before that, right? Red. Okay. This way? Yeah, it's true. It's not the most athletic. It is a Yuffie quest. Never mind. Wrong group. Right? Getting close. Trying to find Shai Halud here. At least a sand trout. Damn, this is like on foot. These missions, these like one additional mission per region things. The last two are like heavy terrain crossing filler. This is so far. Oh my god. Did we wave in that corner, maybe? And in a public place? It's all a blur, I don't remember that. But they give you, once you get an A rating in all the piano pieces, they give you one more extremely difficult piano piece to do. And last night, on stream, I spent 3 hours trying it and failing it. And then another hour after dinner by myself, off stream trying and failing it. That is 100% Shai Halud. Look at that thing. Jesus. Okay, we've already seen these guys before? Yeah. They give me prime mode. And so it's I think it's 256 or 260 odd notes in an hour and in a minute and 45 seconds. It's exceptionally difficult. And so I was getting very, very, very close, but then I was getting further and further away as I got more tired on the way to dinner, and like started making more mental mistakes, and was literally falling off. And then after dinner, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I just couldn't really hack it. I got a couple of times where I was really, really close. But to get a perfect score, I had to wake up this morning, and then when I started streaming again, do 5 more attempts and got on the 5th attempt. It's so hard. Unbelievable.
You're up.
What's happening here? Oh! Thanks for being dickheads, huh?
Hope you're ready.
Please hit some of this. Not him, ideally. Alright, Yuffie, get in here. What am I stuck on? Oh, doppelganger. I'll use that enough. What's better than 1 Yuffie? 2 Yuffies. Especially that guy tried to grab it.
Copy. I got you.
Okay, Sonic Boom. Jesus. Alright, Yuffie. Windstorm. There you go. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Classic WoW. The classic WoW move, you know? When like someone's typing and then they like, then suddenly it's like, what to see, and then they're just dead because they had like chat open when someone attacked them. It's a classic. That's the thing about this peaking the skill cap thing. A lot of times if it's like a boss in a game that's too difficult, there's like a sliding scale I always talk about, where it's like experience versus like energy and reaction skills, and like your experience meter goes up the more times you do it, but like your performance goes down. So at some point you gotta hope you don't burn out, you know? Am I going the right way? I feel like this is not the right way. I think it's the only way I can go, yeah. So I needed to bank all that XP from yesterday, and then I need to sleep. Get some caffeine in me. What was the weapon and what was the armor type? This is such a filler quest. It's unbelievable. And I'm grooving on the music. I'll give it that part. It's not that the muscle, yeah, the muscle memory needs rest, but like your reaction speed needs rest. Because the song averages about 140 notes per minute. So that averages more than 2 notes per second. Wait, no, that's not true. How many seconds is 140? 100, yeah. 260 notes in 105 seconds. So at a certain point you have to just be fast enough to be able to react to stuff, because it's hard to hit the timing down perfectly. Compared to the other songs where it's kind of timing. We're going back the same way. What the fuck happened here? This way? Oh, okay. Alright, Shai Halud, show yourself. Alright, Leto the Second, show yourself. Leto? Does Kate Sith still have the auto cure materia? Yeah, so good. you want from me? Is it like an instructional video? Is this the same place I was before, near the Oasis? Crazy fucking filler quest. You're gonna send me back here? What do you want from me? Where's the Great Sandworm? Okay, we're getting there. Okay. Is it moving? There's no way, right? Giga Worm? Crippling its stomach after its shadow swallows a rock will cripple it. Got it. So he's like, oh.
Gonna make me do everything?
All right, Kate. Time to have some fun. Oh, this guy again. I remember this guy. This creature used to really fucking trigger me. All right, what do you got? Moogle Knuckle. I love it. Are you healing?
I'm coming. All right.
Oh. 900. Can you just stagger already, please?
Come
on. He killed them both? This guy is a fucking beast. He's gonna kill me too. Oh. Oh, I lost to the fucking Giga Worm? So, are a lot of the TTK weapons, like, are those considered the best weapons? Or sometimes do they suffer in terms of range, etc.? Please let me get this last fight. Over here. Okay, there we go. Thank God.
If you insist.
Small version of these guys used to really bug me.
Let's do this. Deal with that.
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop. Get lost! Here I go! Got you now!
Watch out for Brumal form.
Cold front coming through. Here I go!
Oh, how do you like that, bitch? Too fast for you.
That your teeth chattering? Gotcha!
Damn. I repeat, do not ingest my teammates.
Just you watch. I hope you were later.
Oh, come on. I was using Brumal form. You bitch. Okay, get the stomach. Get the stomach. Get the stomach, Cloud. Get the stomach. Oh, he's dead already. Okay, I need some Moogle Mines stat. Okay, they're both dead? What the fuck happened? Oh! Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, get the stomach. Get the stagger. Okay, please die.
You're as good as dead.
Jesus. Funny thing is, the weapon that is fastest is almost best range of all the weapons. Is this 223 range pistol that works really fast. That's crazy.
Quite a performance. I'm impressed.
Did you use like spreadsheets or in-game testing?
So, where are you off to now?
Unfortunately, Shinra's been making moves to push back against the resistance effort. Once they tighten up the borders, travel's gonna get tough. So, I've decided to head for Wutai while I can. You're going home too, aren't you?
No, not yet. I can't.
We got more to do.
Until I've gathered lots and lots of powerful materia.
I see. Well, try to stay out of trouble. That goes for the rest of you as well. You hear? You're bound to get caught up in the SRC's business at some point or another. Better be prepared. Right.
Ooh, good materia.
Good luck out there.
See you back in Wutai!
5-star Yuffie friendship. How about a hug? No? Man, we got blasted there. Okay, so that's the only quest here, right? Now, we go to the nearest Chocobo stop to the Big Fiend. Which one's the Big Fiend? Fiend Intel. Wyvern Awoken. This one. Oh, I remember that. Right. Okay, so I need the closest Chocobo stop, which I guess is here. Then I'll take the Wyvern range from there. How do you make sure that in-game testing is like the best possible efficient use of the gun? And how do you calibrate like misses and stuff? Nice shady spot for us all to take a nap. This thing on the left is what the save spots looked like in the first game, did it not? Okay, go straight ahead. This way? I need whatever gives me the most height. I gotta be able to take a big leap somewhere. Okay, we're going for that cave? It is that cave, right? Can I make that? I don't think so. I don't need to either. We're down here. Okay. Who is Michael Bolton? He is a soft rock, kinda really mushy pop star from the 80s and 90s. And the two interviewers love his music. He was kind of like a James Taylor type. When the man loves a woman. Look at this big feller.
I'll take whatever you've got.
James Taylor is like one of those guys where they have like a million records. Like a million record sales, but a lot of people like don't pay attention to them or like really like respect them, generally speaking. But they're one of those guys who's like over time, one of those guys that people thought were like cheesy, but actually turned out to be fucking monsters. Prime mode. Okay, so next we use Dark Side into Firebolt Blade. Did I hit that or not? Did I use loot? Ow. Okay, Yuffie, I don't think this matters because I'm not using you. Oh. Okay, Firebolt Blade again. Oops, no, this one.
This ends here.
There you go, get him.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use Sonic Boom to get the Bravery and Faith. I'm dead. I'm a pincushion. I'm a statue. It's a gold needle, right? Alright, folks, get in there. I can't hit this guy. Alright, Yuffie, get in there. Ow. Rude if you ask me. I wonder why fire is useful against this guy. It doesn't really make sense to me. Nice dodge, nice dodge. I'm now a statue. Note to self, buy some more fucking golden needles. The only thing that ever works actually is petrify.
Here.
What just happened there? Did I not use that? There you go.
Keep it together.
Oh, they're both. Never mind. We'll just use that. Can I have a synergy ability or what? Fox Flare, what's that do? I don't even hear him. So give me this. And then this. And then this. I didn't do much damage. There it is. Okay. Her attack is like a million different hits. Okay, item transmute. What's the problem here? Okay. We're done this zone, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's 2 o'clock. We're going back to the Corel region. Going back to the beach. I gotta go change my clothes. Are they gonna put me back in my... Are they gonna put me back in my outdoor summer clothes? No. So that means we gotta go back to here. Because if you think I'm just gonna hang out in these clothes, when I can be in beachwear, soaking up maximum sun, you are greatly mistaken. See you guys later. Alright. Everyone get back into your leisure wear. Summer orange? Fine. I actually like her Wu-Tai gear more. Everyone else is looking good. I'm so mad at how bad Cloud's other outfit is. Like, it drives me crazy. I want to use the one, because they're like, not just like the raw beachwear, but like the second outfit for Tifa and Aerith is pretty good looking. It's a cool outfit. But then this guy gets this bullshit. What? Like, who? Do you understand how many layers this guy is wearing on the beach? Sweating through synthetic fibers? It's so upsetting. I hate it. Alright, I'm wearing it just to bother myself. God damn it. Ugh. He's wearing... Let's just review. He's wearing full pants, rolled up just slightly below the knee, actual running shoes. He's wearing a long-sleeved, low-cut shirt, rolled up just below the elbow, and then a button-up shirt over it that also could potentially be long-sleeved that's rolled above the elbow.
You're not just a master. You're a
Do you understand how upsetting this is? Alright. Now I'm gonna take a chocobo to that spot and then save and then go have my lunch. I got a buggy too if I rode the buggy. How do I get there? Straight and then down to the beach. Got it. Finding all of the jump spots, the zip lines was a little bit hard. I don't understand how there's 5 new enemies to fight here. Okay, I guess I'm going this way. Nice to take a zip line. Whose quest was this again? Like, who was chatting with Kyrie? Is it Aerith? No. Tifa? No. Tifa hasn't had one in a while. Aerith? Doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna save in case something goes wrong. Now, I'm gonna go make a lunchtime smoothie and perhaps have another matcha latte. And I'll be back in like 15 minutes. I also need to make a clip of me finishing that piano song, so I have evidence of me finishing the piano song.